welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Diana and we discuss eating a gluten-free, vegan, plant-based lifestyle, and I've brought you to Philadelphia, my city, to a vegan and gluten-free bakery that I've never been to. I'm super excited to get here. We got here just in time for their deep dish gluten-free vegan pizza, and they have a bunch of baked goods. I can't wait to see what they still have left. Let me take you inside to High Fidelity. If you guys haven't tried this brand, they're really good. They have them at most grocery stores, but the spicy jalapeno is their newest flavor. They have the creepy crisps for Halloween. They're pretty fun. Pretty all natural too. I really love them. I don't know if you guys knew, but if you're gluten-free, you know Pringles are not gluten-free, unfortunately. So they taste just like Pringles. I think they're pretty decent. So I did order a deep dish. I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna take a sneak peek with gluten-free vegan pepperoni and sun-dried tomatoes because I love that. This looks delicious. So if you could tell me what else there is left that's available to get. I saw you guys are out of donuts, unfortunately, but I'll have to come back for donuts.
Several days later.
Okay, I'm back. It's a different day, but I didn't feel like I could do a High Fidelity review justice unless I got some of their donuts. I know, I was so bummed the day I went because it was late in the day and they sold out, which is a good thing, right? It must mean they're really good. Let's open her up. Ooh, all right. So I'm gonna bring the camera down so we can see this. This is gonna be their apple cider donut. This is a vanilla donut with a strawberry, I believe, frosting, or it's just a pink frosting, maybe. This is their chocolate with a chocolate ganache and chocolate sprinkles. And then I believe this, they said, was a pumpkin donut. So I'm excited to try that as well. Let's do chocolate first. So, wow, really good. My gosh. First of all, that donut is so cakey. Just melted right in my mouth. And that ganache, wow. The sprinkles are a nice touch, but I almost feel like they're hiding the ganache, and the ganache is delicious. The whole thing is really good. Delicious. Loved it. All right, we'll save the festival fall ones for last, but love this. It gives me Homer Simpson vibes. I don't think I've had a donut like this in a really long time. That's like everything you want in a donut to be. It's just like straight sugar and like a little bit of cake. It was really, really good. Really good. All right. Let's try this. Yeah, this is definitely, I think, pumpkin. I could be really wrong about that, but I think he said on the phone it was pumpkin. Shout out to Amanda and Carly who went to go get these for me. Thank you so much. They were in the city today. Oh, wow. It didn't have a lot of flavor at first, but right at the end, you could taste the pumpkin and the cinnamon shining through. Maybe a little nutmeg too. The icing's really good. It's really creamy. It almost tasted like I was having a pumpkin latte. Delicious. And last but not least, my favorite type of donut, a sugar raised, but it's apple cider. Wow. You know, it's just interesting because this one almost tasted fried, and some of them taste like baked and not fried. So I thought that was pretty cool. Honestly, slam dunk on the donuts. They were delicious. I would definitely go back and get some. I'm glad I was able to review them.
Flashback.
So we have brownies, chocolate chip cookies, ginger snap, one double chocolate mint, and then we have a chocolate chip potato chip pretzel,
Wow.
lemon, and snickerdoodle.
Okay. Like, which ones do you recommend? Because they all sound really good.
The snack attack.
That sounds really good. The chips and stuff. Yeah. All right, let's
The
do
lemon
one of the.
are my favorite.
All right, let's do a snack attack, and I gotta do a chocolate chip. I'm a classic person. Cool. So I'll just take those, I guess, since I already got the pizza. But super excited. What are these, like quiches or something, or pies?
So we have a tofu tofu pot pie.
Wow.
And then we have a quiche Lorraine and a mushroom shallot quiche. We
Wow.
also have like a cheesecake. It's cashew based, but you're
Yeah.
allergic to cashew, so
Right, yeah.
you'll be able to have that.
So, wow. So these are already baked, so like you just heat them up, I guess,
Yeah, you
right?
just heat
Yeah.
them up. Yep.
Wow. What do you guys use, just for curiosity, because I love to cook, for like the egg base? Do you use just egg, chickpeas? Like, what do you use?
We use a mixture of silken tofu and hummus.
Oh, wow, cool. All right, I'm going to try one of the Popeyes. I have to.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. And that's it. All right, I got my goodie bag. They were even nice enough to give me some free biscottis that were broken, so I'm excited. It's a little windy out, so I'm actually gonna go back to the car just to do a taste test with y'all, and we'll see how it tastes. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna try the pizza. I'm super excited. I haven't had a deep dish since I was in Chicago. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I'll put a link up here. But gluten-free vegan. Remember, this whole place is gluten-free and vegan. I'm so used to asking every time I go somewhere, is this gluten-free? Is this vegan? And it's kind of weird when you go somewhere and you don't have to ask. So pizza, I didn't know what toppings to get. They had some crazy ones like dill pickles, but I got olives, sun-dried tomatoes. It looks like they're green olives. That's kind of cool. Red sauce and Parmesan cheese, because they said that the other cheese, the ricotta, was gonna have cashews in it, and their white sauce has cashews. They also have on here pepperoni. It's made from Miss Rachel's Pantry, which is a restaurant, a pretty exclusive vegan restaurant here in Philly. I don't think they're gluten-free, but the pepperoni is, and it's made from beets that they dried out. So they said it's pretty good, so I can't wait. So let's get a slice. First, I just want to show you how thick this is. Making a thick gluten-free pizza is not easy to do if you've ever worked with gluten-free dough before. So I'm super excited. So the dough is really good, really doughy, has a nice chew to it. The sauce and the cheese are really flavorful. I definitely tasted the sun-dried tomatoes. I want to taste this pepperoni kind of by itself. It literally looks like a beet. Okay, I see where they're going with that. It does have like a little bit of a peppery taste like you would get with pepperoni, but I feel like the texture really isn't there. It doesn't taste like meat. It tastes like a vegetable. If I didn't know it was beets, I would think it was some other squash or vegetable. It's not bad. I just don't know that I would really call it like a pepperoni. It didn't have that jerky or like meat kind of texture to it. This is the pepperoni right here. It was good. I don't know if I would get it again, I guess. But the cool part is all the toppings were included. I ordered ahead of time because they stopped making pizza at a certain time. It was a little pricey, but gluten-free and vegan food usually is. It was $25 for this pizza, but you can put any toppings you want on it. All right, so moving on, because I don't want to get full on pizza. I want to try these desserts for you. All right, so for the baked goods, I did get chocolate chip because I'm a chocolate chip girl. This is my favorite cookie. And then they had a few others. They had like a gingerbread, a snickerdoodle, a lemon. Anyways, I wanted to get this one. It looks so much fun. There's gluten-free pretzels in here. I know I don't have to keep saying gluten-free. Sorry guys, bad habit. Potato chips, and it's a chocolate chip cookie. I know, a little redundant with the chocolate chip, but like I said, it's my favorite. And this one looks so much fun. I think it was called, that was called like snack something or fun, party fun. I don't remember now, sorry. And then they were really nice because they're closing soon. They gave me biscottis because they were broken, so they're just like plain biscottis. So we'll try that first. Really good. I haven't had a biscotti in a really long time. Probably since before I went gluten-free. That's probably one of the best gluten-free biscottis I ever had. I know it's probably the only one I've ever had, but buttery, crunchy. The sugar on top was delicious. I mean, slam dunk. I thought it was delicious. So definitely get those if you get a chance. They had other flavors too, but the plain. We will try chocolate chip without anything. Oh, they're nice and soft and chewy. I love a chocolate chip that's soft and chewy. Comment down below. You like your chocolate chip cookies like crunchy, soft and chewy and gooey? I like them soft, chewy, and gooey, so. You can tell it's like fresh baked, homemade, delicious. Like this cookie's falling apart. All right, let's see if I can get a piece that has, ooh, this piece here is gonna have pretzel and the chip in it. So we got pretzel here, if you guys can see that, and then potato chip like right here. So, okay, so I will say for the one with the chip and the pretzel in them, I feel like they do get a little lost within the cookie. I get what they were trying to do with like the salty and the sweet. I don't know if it's because it's gluten-free, but the pretzel and the chip, they're kind of soggy. Like not soggy, but like they weren't crisp like you normally would get when you get them fresh out the bag, because they obviously cooked it and baked it. And I didn't really taste that saltiness like shining through on the cookie. So I'm a little disappointed, but it still tastes good. It tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. Totally okay with that.
Several days later.
I also had to pick up a couple other flavors of cookies. I got their snickerdoodle, which has always been a big favorite of mine in general with cookies. I don't know if it would beat chocolate chip, but snickerdoodle's up there. And they had a pumpkin cookie. So I can't wait to try these for you. All right, we'll try this pumpkin cookie first. It's cool because it has like sugar on top too. Chewy as usual, which I love. You know, I think the donut had more flavor. It's not bad. It has like some notes of it, but the donut definitely shined through and had much more stronger, like, just autumn flavors that you typically taste in something. Really good. I taste more of like almost like a molasses or a cinnamon at the end. Ooh, okay, so the snickerdoodle is not super soft. The flavor is definitely there. Tastes just like a snickerdoodle. If you're not familiar with snickerdoodle, Google it, but I don't know how to really explain it, but they're popular like pretty much from like Halloween on. It's like a fall thing, sometimes like a festive holiday thing during like the end of the year, like Christmas time. So I don't know that snickerdoodles are popular everywhere. I feel like they've been more of like a Northeast type thing. Okay, so there's one more cookie. I got a lemon cookie because my friend really wanted one, even though they're not gluten-free. I'm not a big lemon person, but I was going to try it. I did want to show you guys. It looks like they put lemon curd. I don't know if you can really see on the camera right here. It's darker, and I feel like they put some kind of lemon curd in here, and there's a lot of lemon flavor. It's very good in that regard. That's very accurate to its name. It's very bright with the flavor palette. Wow, very lemony, but very good. And they put sugar on top too. It's not bad. I'm just not a big lemon person. Like lemon's not my first choice. It tastes like lemon pound cake. I thought it was pretty good. So if you're into lemon, definitely check it out. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap this section up of the video. Stay tuned because there's more to come. Thanks for watching.
Flashback.
The cool part was, as you can see, they have these nice little sleeve envelopes with their stickers on them. And in the background, I don't know if that was Brady, the owner. I wanted to kind of ask, but I wasn't sure. But there was a gentleman in the background in the kitchen actually packaging all the cookies. They had just freshly come out the oven and cooled. So they really do make everything fresh on premises. I don't know if you could see in the video, but there was a person doing that. The last thing I got, I couldn't get, they had quiche, as you probably heard, but I couldn't get it because it has cashews. But I did get this pot pie. I'm excited to try it once I eat it and film it later. It's a tofu pot pie. The crust looks amazing. I don't really obviously get to eat pot pies that often, especially if they're vegan and gluten-free. So stay tuned for that.
The next day.
Okay, so we're back, and as promised, I'm going to try the tofu pot pie. It has peas, carrots, and tofu in it with potatoes. It just came out the oven, so it has a nice golden brown color. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we're going to do a taste test. This is what it looks like. It came in like a little foil tin, baked for about 20-25 minutes. The crust is nice and hard, and now we're going to try to take a nice good old bite. Oh, I see what they did here. Peas and carrots, and then this little bit of tofu here for like the chicken. I like it. All right, I dig. That's like a full bite. I think there's carrots on there, peas. Whoa, we lost a potato. I'll get that in a second, but the perfect bite. So here we go. All right, so it's like the perfect bite right here. All right. It's really tasty. I kind of just want to taste the crust by itself because that's what's really unique about the pot pie, because it's gluten-free. It's very good. Very good. I want to try the tofu now by itself. Because, you know, everyone knows what peas and carrots taste like, and you can taste the sauce. It's really hot, as you can see. It tastes like tofu. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, and I think it's really good. It might have even tasted better if they had shredded the tofu down, so it was more like chunks of chicken. But I really like it. It has a lot of flavor. The crust is delicious. I mean, look, how often do you find a gluten-free pot pie that is vegan, right? I feel like in a regular pot pie, you do get a little more of like a creamy sauce. And there is some of that here. I think I just wish there was more. Because I feel like when you eat a pot pie, it's like very, not like liquidy, but creamy inside, right? And there's some of that here, but maybe not as much as I had hoped for. So, all right. I'm going to enjoy this pot pie. Appreciate you all watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. All right, guys, so we're still in South Philly. I know I promised you donuts. We're on our way. Like I said, if you haven't seen the video with my mom and me in Philly, I did feature this place once before. I like to come here as often as possible. I brought you to Okie Dokie Donuts. Let's go. Okay, so this is from the Okie Dokie Instagram from the other day. This is Bryce Harper from the Philadelphia Phillies standing next to Carol, the owner. Really cool to see him supporting local businesses. And obviously don't take my word for it. He clearly is a fan too. So pretty awesome. Hey, how's it going? I wanted to get one vegan chocolate and one vegan apple cider if you still have them.
I do, yeah.
Okay. I know you're out of the pumpkin cardamom, right? It said it online, but
Yes.
okay, that's fine.
Giant order.
Yeah, no worries. So one of each of those, and then I wanted to get the doggy donuts if possible.
Yeah.
And then can I also get an order of the tater tots with the tomato jam?
Yes.
And I think that's gonna be it. Okay, so they did have a pumpkin cardamom, but the guy said they had a huge order today and they're out of it. I usually order pretty early online, either the night before if I know I'm coming or the morning of, and I usually just come and pick up my order. I've never tried the Tots before. I'm pretty stoked to try those. They had a few other things, but the entire place is gluten-free, which I love. And they always feature 3 vegan flavors every month, and vegan chocolate cake donut is always the featured flavor. And then they swap out 2 seasonal flavors every month as well. Just a little sneak peek into the kitchen. It is an open kitchen. It's pretty cool. I love this place. I've been coming here for about 2 years now, so definitely check them out if you're in South Philly. All right, so handmade in Philly. They always put them in these nice boxes. I only got 2 donuts, like I said, because they were out of the pumpkin cardamom. So we have a chocolate glazed. They're all cake donuts, right? So the whole thing is glazed. And then we have the apple cider. The funniest thing is, I'm pretty sure I did this video with my mom 2 years ago in the month of October, and these were the same flavors they had last October. So too funny that it's the same flavors. They always have the chocolate, but it's funny that they have the apple cider one. Excited to try these. Also, picked up from my doggy. They now have doggy donuts. Love that. I think it's so adorable. The ingredients here are pumpkin peanut butter, salt, eggs, garbanzo beans, potato starch, tapioca flour, whole grain sorghum flour, fava bean flour. Keep refrigerated. Obviously, I could probably make these myself, but I just thought they were so adorable. My dogs aren't vegan, but you get the idea. It's kind of cool that they're a gluten-free treat. A lot of people do gluten-free for their animals nowadays. I also got these Tots. I hadn't tried them yet before. They've been doing more savory dishes at Okie Dokie, and I really appreciate that. And I got their tomato jam. It's vegan, it's gluten-free. I thought it'd just be nice to do something different than a regular ketchup. So we're gonna try these. They're nice and crisp and crunchy looking. Wow. That tomato jam is delicious. It's super sweet, and because the tater tot is salty, it's like the perfect combination. It actually has like a spice to it. It almost reminds me of like spicy sweet chili sauce that you would get at like a Chinese restaurant. So good. So good. Wow. Let's try these donuts. I've had them before, like I said, but wanted you guys to see them up close since we didn't get donuts at High Fidelity. Delicious. I'm getting food all over me. The donut is nice and soft, just like a cake donut should taste like. And that icing frosting, sweet, delicious, very sticky. Love it. I don't have any complaints. This one used to be my favorite. I would always get the sugar raised donuts when I was a kid. This one's just apple cider flavor sugar raised. Like, look at this. That's delicious looking. I can't wait. Perfect time for fall. They're gonna have this one next month, they said too. I always say the messier the food, the better it tastes. That's the one thing I always remember. The sugar gets all over you when you eat these donuts, and I love it. All right, guys. So that's going to wrap up my day in South Philly. I hope you enjoyed some of these tasty treats I brought you along with. Please don't forget to like the video if you like what you saw. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, stay driven.